before I put the tip on is, even though this is already very thin, I like to thin it just a little bit more. So use, doesn't matter which file you use, and I'm just the very edge. And I've just made that little bit just a tiny bit thinner, but you don't have to do, it's just me being a bit extra. Now when you're applying your nail, if we had the glue in here, we would actually hold it at an angle like this and then come down. That's the action, okay? So you're going to watch me do it in a second. The next step before we apply tip primer. So tip primer is going to go on the underside of the nail, okay, where the nail is going to stick. Now what this is doing is softening that tip to make it rough. To one side, I'm going to dip. I'm going to put primer on the nail as well. Now when you're doing a full set, you're going to measure all the fingers and you're going to have them lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? You're going to put tip primer, one dip per nail. The next nail, dip again, the next one. Okay? So that you don't run out of liquid. It should be quite wet when you're putting it on the tip. Because now you can see that it's gone like sticky. Okay? So it's going to stick. I'm going to put my lamp in position. So the touch light, a lot of people say, oh, do I need the touch light? Yes, you need the touch light. You cannot just work with an LED light because the adhesive is a gel adhesive. Yep. It doesn't dry with the air. It's not, I can't put it on and then let go. I have to cure it under the light. So this way, I will put my adhesive on, I will put the nail on, and then I will come up, touch, and I will set it in position. Then I can let go, and she can put her hand in. But without this, because you can't go with her in the light, it's impossible. Yeah. So you have to have the touch LED. So make sure it's on. Don't have it on when you're opening your bottles. You're only going to put it on when you're ready, okay, when you've got your position. Okay, the fun bit. Adhesive, it's nice and thick. I'm going to apply, that was too much, I'm getting excited, just take some of that off. We're going to apply on the inside like that, okay, just near the cuticle. Next, I'm going to hold her finger nice and secure. I'll just do my lid up before I have an accident. Okay, now the key is don't let go of her finger while you're doing it, and don't move around until you have secured it, okay? So the nail is going to go down. I swipe down, then I push up, and I press up. Right. Can everyone see what's happened here?
Yes, blend down.
Yeah, but I can't push anymore. What's happened?
Nothing exists by the skin.
No, there's not enough. Come and look in the nail closely. Can you see the
yes.
glue is
No,
only
no,
to there?
yeah.
So slide off. Put some more adhesive. Do not cure
Yes.
it because we can fix it. Okay. So that was probably right the first time.
We need to add more.
Yes, so I'm going to add a tiny bit more because it didn't reach to the bottom. It needs to reach to the free edge, okay? So don't put the light on until you're happy. Take 2. Slide down, slide up. Can you see that's going all the way down there?
Yeah, completely now.
Now I'm happy, and I'm going to come up. We're going to touch, and I'm going to count to 5. 5 seconds. And then I can let go. Switch that off. I'm going to use my tool, and if I have any excess, I'm going to take it off. Now I can only take off the excess after 5 seconds under this light, because if I put it under here it becomes solid and then you cannot remove it, okay? So remove it now if you have any excess. It's easy to remove. Don't do it after. You will be in trouble. But be gentle. Don't poke around too hard because it may come off. It's only holding on with a very soft cure. All right, let's put that hand in for me. The whole hand inside. Thank you. And then move back just a little. Perfect. So the position of the light is quite important, the way the hand is. The hand should never go right into the back, okay? It needs to be kind of where the knuckles is, something, yeah, about there is perfect, because otherwise I'm moving around the skin, which there shouldn't be, because I've just taken it off. All I'm going to do now is use my buffer to take the shine away, because if I'm going to put a gel colour on, our Gelish on, we need it rough, okay? Otherwise it will just peel off. These things are annoying me. I've just bought them and all I can hear is clicking in my ears. So, also on the very end, where they're manufactured, there's a tiny little bit that sticks out. So just make sure you just take that bit off. But don't start changing the shape because they're perfect. Once you start changing them, they're all going to start looking different. So don't change the shape. Just take that little bit off that you need, and then we are ready to put our colour on. Everything must be done thin. Okay, so when you're applying your Gelish, thin coats. And I always start 2 millimeters below the cuticle, and then I push up gently so I can get a nice first line. The end. And that's our first coat. We're going to put that hand in for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30, so colours 30 seconds. Someone with them today, I think. If you prefer, if she's going to do more on you, we can get the shorter ones, it's no problem. Second coat. Can you see I'm always doing this with my nail because I want to make sure that there's nothing in. I can see a little bit of fluff here. So I'm just brushing it down till it's off. Okay, back in.
60 seconds again.
30. Colour is 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yes. Colour is 30. Can I bother you for the light colour on that same collection? It's like a beige cappuccino colour. Foil. Really easy.
Before they put the top coat, right, Miss Talia?
Yeah, so this is just on the
Colors.
colour. So the colour goes in twice. When the colour comes out, it's still sticky, so don't touch it. But you can use nail foil. You use the plain side down, and you touch it wherever you want. You can do just a little bit, or you can do loads. I just want a little bit because I'm going to use it with the blooming gel.
No need to remove the sticker.
No. If you remove the sticky layer, it won't
It's
stick.
not to stick down.
Yeah. So of course, you can leave it like that, then it's finished and it's lovely. But we're not. We're going to finish it with some blooming gel.
Blooming gel.
So blooming gel must be applied very thin. forgot to bring my little art palette, so I'm just going to use my box. I'm going to use a lighter colour, or you can use white, doesn't matter, but I'm just going to use a light colour. Now with blooming gel, you have to work really fast. So the word blooming comes from, like, you know, when the flower, it blooms, it opens.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the same thing with this. As soon as I put this on here, it's going to start moving. So you will be able to see it, but you have to see it once it comes out of the light. Otherwise, it just becomes a very big mess. So I am going to put my blooming gel in different areas, and you will see this start to open up into almost like a snake skin. You see that?
Yes,
So now we're going to go in, because the more we wait, the more it just gets bigger and bigger. So it depends on the design that you want. Some you want it very tight, some you want it to grow, then you wait until, okay, it's bloomed.
How many?
30 seconds. We have two top it offs. Your regular one, which is still perfect, 30 seconds, but when it comes out, you have to cleanse it. Okay, it's perfect. We have a brand new one. We are out of stock. It's coming very soon, I promise. But the difference is you don't need to cleanse it. Okay, so I'll just show you how it works, how it looks. Very easy. Once we're happy, I'm going to put this in, oops, I'm going to put it in for 60 seconds. So let's put that one in. Thank you, completely up to you. So now we're using Nourish oil, and you will see that I am not touching the nail. I always say to people, don't touch the top coat, it doesn't matter which one, for 30 seconds when it comes out. Because I find that as soon as you touch it, it doesn't shine really shiny. So when I'm putting, even when I'm putting my oil on, or you can wait 30 seconds and then put your oil, I still don't touch the nail. Especially if you're going to take a nice photo for Instagram or whatever, you want the nail to look shiny and not smudgy with oil all over it. I mean, we want the oil, but we just don't want it on the nail. Thank you for being my model.
Thank you.
Enjoy your nail. Don't hurt yourself or somebody else. Be careful.